year in just 3 games. She has 9 hits, 7 runs, and that's going to be her 4th home run. That leads the league. This team in Madison has just been on a tear against Wausau to start the year. They are first or second in most, if not all, of hitting statistics, as that one is going to be grounded softly over to Stiles for the first out of the inning. Madison batting .505 as a team, which ranks first. 55 hits puts them at first. 42 RBI put them at second, and that's their 13th home run of the year. They lead the league by a mile. So Stiles was able to settle down and get that first out, as that one's going to be popped in the left. Settling under it is Marnaka for the second out. Stiles is definitely a pitcher that seeks out that contact. In 100 2/3 innings at Lake Forest College, she only got 50 Ks, but she still maintained a 2.29 ERA, got 12 wins on the year. We've seen her a few times before in this Madison series at some pretty crucial moments, and this one a crucial one for the Ignite here, as that one goes in just low for ball 1. Wausau looking to snag a game in this 4-game set, going into a very, very busy road trip where they'll have 6 games in 5 days. That one's hit on, fouled down the first base line, and that'll go out of play. Up next for the Nightmares, Ella Stevenson. Stevenson batting .600 on the year with 4 RBI. This whole Nightmares squad has just been racking up the runs. That one sails just over the plate, just off the plate for ball 2. Stevenson getting the start in right field. There's Riley Stiles. She got 3 strikeouts on the year, that 12 ERA after a few tough performances. That's going to be grounded softly over to Johnson, and she's settled into her new spot quite well. We'll go to the bottom of the first here in Wausau. You're watching the Northwoods League Sports Network.
More than 370 Northwoods League alumni have advanced to Major League Baseball, including World Series champion and Cy Young Award winners Max Scherzer and Chris Sale, 5-time Gold Glove winner Matt Chapman, 3-time All-Star and World Series champion Marcus Semien, and 2-time Major League Baseball Home Run Derby champion Pete Alonso. This is Northwoods League Baseball.
The Mint Cafe is Woody's favorite spot. They have the best food in town, like their scrumptious pies, delicious burgers, and sandwiches, plus Woody's go-to milkshake. The Mint Cafe, good food, good friends. Located at 422 North 3rd Street, Wausau.
Worrying about the future can make it hard to enjoy what's important today. At Johnson Financial Group, we know that with the right plan, your finances can be one less thing to lose sleep over. That your golden years don't have to wait for retirement. Because when we focus on you and your life, we can help open the door to enjoying more of the things that matter to you today. Customer focus, community commitment, local partnership. That's Johnson Financial Group. Let's plan for more together.
This time is Emerling upon, what a grab by Serena Timmer. In contact, left side, diving effort, what a catch! The winning run of the Honeybees. Have walked it off the fence and over the fence. That's going to be a home run for Shayna Bishop.
Welcome back to Athletic Park. Let's take a quick look at the Wausau Ignite starting lineup. Megan McGinnis is going to get a spot at leadoff, followed by Brooklyn Hoffer. Riley Schwiezo will be in that 3 spot. Mia Johnson still batting cleanup, followed by Molly Fitzgerald, Quinn Marnaka, Kaylee Frydenland, Hannah Trzynski, and Reagan Proud. McGinnis tried to show bunt right there and then allowed Unanimous bunt call by the Madison infield. Fielders for this Nightmare squad have been quite on par. It's been very tough for the Ignite to get offense going, especially in their last outing, a 22-1 victory for Madison. Both sides were great for them. McGinnis takes that one for ball 2. Megan McGinnis this series is hitting 2 for 10. Both of those hits came in the first game for an RBI. She also walked once. So she's looking to snap a 2-game hitless streak as that one flies in for ball 3. McGinnis on the year, 5 RBI. She had a great game against La Crosse. She got 2 hits and then that game-ending triple that brought in a few runs to end it 12-2. That one finally finds the strike zone for the Nightmares' starting pitcher, Andrea Jaskowiak. Jaskowiak appeared earlier in this series against the Ignite. She was hit up a little bit for 6 earned runs. She looked to have a solid outing here as another bunt is shown, but it goes just a little low, and McGinnis will earn a base. Brooklyn Hoffer due up next. She's starting behind the dish at catcher for the first time this year. Johnson has usually taken that spot, but Hoffer will go there as Johnson moves down the third baseline to third base. Hoffer's 2 for 9 in this series with 3 RBI and a walk as she swings on that one. Has popped up to second base. It lands, and the out will be made at second for the first of the inning. Hoffer will arrive safe at first on a fielder's choice. That brings up Riley Schwezo, the sophomore out of Northwestern State. Had a great spring at Northwestern State, batted .273, and she is keeping that momentum coming into the summer. She's 5 for 8 in this series with 3 doubles. That one finds the strike zone for strike 1. Jaskowiak working with a runner on first and Hoffer and trying to battle Schwezo right here. As I mentioned, 3 doubles for 4 RBI. She's been one of the best hitters on this Ignite squad to start the season. Schwezo watches that just catch the outside of the plate for strike 2. Now she's down 0-2. Jaskowiak with the windup. Schwezo makes contact just a little early. That sails down the third base line, almost hits our graphic design man, Gabo, down there. Gabo's just okay. And we'll reset here again. As I mentioned before, a huge, huge win for the Nightmares on Friday, 22-1, a historic victory. Schwezo just gets the tip of the bat on that to stay alive. Still an 0-2 count. The Nightmares were just on fire, and the first 2 games of this series were incredibly close, only decided by a combined 3 runs. The Ignite had kept pace with the Madison offense up until Friday, where the Nightmares just completely overpowered them. That swung on just a little too early. Schwezo putting together a good at-bat here. Batting .600 on the year with 6 hits and 4 RBI. In that last game against the Nightmares, she was one of the few hitters for the Ignite to get a hit. She got a double and crossed home plate. The only player for the Ignite to do so. They're looking to reset and try and right the ship here as they go into a busy week. Schwezo watches that go across, and the throw to first is not in time. Kavanaugh checking over on Hoffer, who's got a little bit of speed. It's a 1-2 count now. Madison's been pretty good checking over on those runners with the Ignite. The Ignite only picked up a few stolen bases, 2 to be exact in this series. As that skips ahead of home plate for ball 2. So Schwiezo's finding a way to work her way back into this one. She was a big part as to setting the tone ahead of this one. After such a tough loss for a team so early on in the season, it can be easy to get down in the dumps, but Schwiezo brought that excitement and that energy to practice as that one is tossed over to first yet again to check on Hoffer, but she's just worked a full count here, 3-2 with 1 out. Schwiezo was energized in batting practice, energized down on the field. Let's see if she can get on base and bring that energy to game time. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on, and that'll drift foul, but tons of power. Schwiezo catching a few just a little early in this at-bat. Jasmine Estrada working with her. Telling her, you got this. Keep working. And now we'll reset and do it all over. Jaskowiak. With the 3-2. Hit on center field, going! Schwiezo ties it! She brought the good vibes to batting practice, and she's carrying them along to game time. Riley Schwiezo with a 2-run home run, and we're all tied up at 2 in the first. What an at-bat from Riley Schwiezo. Pitch after pitch after pitch. Not letting Jaskowiak get anything easy. And she's got smiles back in the dugout for the Ignite. Look at that one go. That brings up yet another power hitter for the Ignite in Mia Johnson. Coming into this one before Blumberg's 2-run home run, she had the tied lead for home runs in the league. As we're going to have a meeting at the mound with Jaskowiak and company. Jazz Estrada talking with Mia Johnson. She's had a good series as well. Started the season off incredibly strong with that 2-home-run performance against La Crosse. First game against the Nightmares, she was able to bash a home run. And since in this series, she's gone 3 for 7 with 2 runs, a double, and 4 RBI, along with 3 walks. I think that's going to be a very, very key piece to her gameplay this year. How much she can take walks. Jaskowiak can't quite find the corner on that. Mia Johnson, we know just how well she can hit the ball. She's had a great batter's eye as well. Only 1 strikeout on the year. That came in the first matchup between these two teams as well. Jaskowiak on the 1-0. Johnson swings on it, and that will just settle into the glove of Greta Grassel for the second out. Molly Fitzgerald comes to the plate. She's had a good year at first base. This series, she's gone 2 for 8 with 3 runs. Had a homer in that first game when there were 10 combined between these two teams. Already started off with a bang this time around with 2 in the first inning, 1 by each team, to get us to this 2-2 tie. Fitzgerald also had a great first game against La Crosse. Had 3 hits and 4 at-bats. Swings on that one, just a little early, foul. Batting .417 on the year, 5 total RBI. This Ignite team has had a very, very tough matchup with the Nightmares in this 4-game series. Doesn't take away from how deadly their offense has been. They've just been matched up with a top offense as well. Fitzgerald watched that one go just high, ball 2. Fitzgerald's got a nice blend of both power and piece hitting. She can get on base with a single or get one in the corner for a double. We've seen her power on that home run. Here she sees the 2-1 from Jaskowiak. Just fouled away. She's at 2 strikes. Andrea Jaskowiak, coming over from the University of Iowa. 2025, she only appeared in 3 games and 3 2/3 innings. The windup from her is swung on by Fitzgerald, and a great play made by Moreno, and it's not in time. It was, but maybe just a weird bounce off the mitt of Bennett, and Fitzgerald reaches just in time. That's going to be counted as a hit. So Moreno's diving stop. A pretty gem there, but not in time to get Fitzgerald, and the Ignite have a 2-out base runner. That brings Quinn Marnaka. Marnaka batting .300 on the year on 10 at-bats. Soft contact made over to second, and the scoop and toss is in time. So we'll go to the second inning. Tie ball game off of the big bat, Riley Schwiezo. You're watching the Northwoods League Sports Network.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Oh, good to have you back on your game.
Yeah, well, I only got cancer so that you could tell people that, you shaved your head for solidarity and not because you're going bald.
Right. And I got a minivan to make your little moped look cool.
Okay. Well, couldn't have gotten through without you.
Love you, bro. I'm glad you're sticking around.
Oh, that means so much coming from Mom and Dad's second favorite.
Whatever.
Stay connected with America's premier summer collegiate softball and baseball leagues at northwoodsleague.com. Purchase tickets to a game near you. Gear up and support the Northwoods League Foundation with every purchase from our online store. Watch live coverage of your favorite team or get the latest news and stats from across the league. There is nothing like a summer in the woods. Visit northwoodsleague.com, your home for the Northwoods League.
This summer in Madison, prepare to be up as Mallard's Baseball proudly presents Down. Summer boredom goes bye-bye with food, fun, fireworks, and don't forget baseball. Coming alone? Don't even think about it. Bring your chums, bring your children. It's family fun for all at this Mallard's Baseball Brawl. Single game tickets available at this website or call this number all summer long. Go tonight, go tomorrow. Be there, be there, be there.
My host families, who I still stay in touch with to this day. Had a great time there. Enjoyed my time playing with the Mashers. Definitely different than I could have ever expected, but definitely enjoyed the time here.
Honestly, one of the best summers I've ever had. I got to stay with a great host family that I still see a couple times a year now, and honestly, it was the perfect introduction into professional baseball.
The Northwoods League is giving you the opportunity to play NWL Lucky 7 and win weekly cash prizes. It's available to U.S. residents 18 and older and invites fans to compete by making predictions on game outcomes, player performances, and other proposition picks across all Northwoods League baseball and softball games. Weekly prizes include $500 for first place. Find out more at northwoodsleague.com by clicking on the Gaming tab. Top of the second here in Wausau. Riley Stiles and company back out into the field. Stiles fires that one in for strike one. Started the game off a little shaky, walked the first batter, hit the first batter, then allowed a 2-run shot by Hillary Blomberg. But her offense picked her back up. So that one goes just a little high and outside. In the bottom of the first, her offense picked her back up. McGinnis made it on base with a walk. Schwiezo made the Nightmares pay with a 2-run shot of her own. Now we're all knotted up. Stiles can't find that outside corner. Went back to it, 2-1 count. Making her first start of the year. She came in relief a few times. Now she gets the start in center circle. Battling some bad allergies, which I understand. Allergies out here in Wausau, Wisconsin can get tough, and She's battling through it as that pitch is tipped back. 2-2 count. Got a chance to talk with her in the preseason during that first practice with the Ignite. Incredibly exciting, incredibly, high energy pitcher. She loves being out there on the mound, interacting with her teammates. She got a 2-2 count to Ava Carroll. Carroll will call time. Ava Carroll coming over from Mont Lake in Seattle, Washington. The Husky had a great sophomore year, played in 52 games. That's hit over into left field, and ranging over to make the play is Marnaka. Mackenzie Foster now up for the Nightmares. Foster staying in state to play her summer ball. She's a sophomore over at Wisconsin. She's also got a perfect start to the year, only played in one game though. 1 RBI to her name. Three hits and 3 at-bats, 1 being a double. Also walked. Styles can find the strike zone on the first pitch. The second, just inside. Trying to move Foster off of that plate. She gets the call. 1-1 count. Infield playing a little in on the corners. Foster's shown bunt a few times. Johnson over at third getting a running start just to make sure that she's there in the event of Foster making contact. 2-1 count. Just outside. Foster ahead 3-1. Styles looking to battle back. She settled down a little bit after that home run, got 3 quick outs. Started this inning off with a pop out. The 3-1 Foster is swung on and fouled away. Styles with a full count now. Riley Schwiezo coming over to chat with her pitcher. Again, one of those incredibly important pieces for this Wausau team. Of course, she contributes on offense, but she's one of the loudest in the field as well. Constantly looking over, communicating with those infielders, staying on the same page. Let's see if Styles can get out of this. Swung on, popped up, soft contact, and Johnson gets under it for the second out. Interesting seeing Mia Johnson over at third base. She played a lot there in her year at Parkside. She also plays a ton behind the dish. Can expect to see her move between the positions every now and then. Hoffer takes her place catching. Addison Blomberg comes up to bat. Batting .286 on the year with 2 RBI. Styles with a great pitch. Finding that inside edge for strike 1. A 1 count. Finds the outside corner now. Styles going back and forth in the strike zone. She's up 0-2. Looking to end the inning here with Blomberg. Schwiezo, the 0-2 count. Styles, the 0-2 count, pardon me. That goes outside 1-2. Blomberg had 2 hits in 3 games. 2 RBI. Nothing for extra bases. She just finds her way on with singles. Styles with the pitch, just a little outside. Blomberg finding her way back into the pitch count. Sisters with Hillary Blomberg. Both of them going to have a fantastic summer with Madison. Played together their whole lives. That one's low and inside for ball 3. So Blomberg keeping the bat on her shoulder. It's worked back to a full count. Two outs, no runners on. Styles and the Ignite looking to get back to the bats. That swung on, strike 3. Just tipped by Blomberg, and Hoffer squeezes it for strike 3. The Ignite going to the bottom of the second, tied up with Madison, 2-2 on Northwoods League Sports Network.
With the Ghost in your hands, the possibilities are unlimited. It's gotta be the Ghost.
I was born with a heart defect. For most of my life, it was safe to monitor with regular checkups. When I was ready to start a family, we knew it was time to make my heart strong enough for pregnancy. I was nervous, but my team at UW Health specializes in complex procedures, so they knew how to help my heart keep up with my dreams. They had the expertise I needed when I needed it, and now I'm ready for the next adventure. UW Health. Remarkable.
Stay connected with the premier summer collegiate softball and baseball league at northwoodsleague.com. Support the Northwoods League Foundation with a purchase from our online store. Get the latest news and stats, or join over 1 million fans at the ballpark. Just select your favorite team, find the game you want to see, then hand pick your tickets and print your tickets at home. For tickets 24 hours a day, visit northwoodsleague.com, your home for the Northwoods League.
I'm so glad you and Jack are home. His birthday was supposed to be today, right, Mom?
That's right.
He wanted to meet me 8 weeks early.
He sure gave us a scare, didn't he?
Yeah, but he's so perfect. It's just you and me, Jack. Can I take him to show and tell?
We'll see.
The Northwoods League is proud to partner with the authentic Stadium Mustard this season. For over 50 years, Stadium Mustard has been offered at stadiums, ballparks, and arenas coast to coast. And the Wausau Ignite are proud to be serving Stadium Mustard here at Athletic Park. Loved by millions, Stadium Mustard. Thank you, Stadium Mustard. You bring us into the bottom of the second here on the Northwoods League Sports Network. Frydenlund, Trzynski, and Proud, the bottom of the order, will be leading things off. Kaylee Frydenlund swings on that, chops it foul. 1-1 count to her now. She gets the start at second today with Hoffer behind the dish. She played 2 games in this series, gone 1 for 5. That one hit being a double. She moves out of the way of that one for ball 2. Frydenlund also getting 3 walks. This Wausau team not bad at staying disciplined, coaxing walks. They're second in the league with 24 on the season. Jaskowiak pitches, and that's hit opposite field, and just there in time is Stevenson for the first out. That'll bring up Hannah Trzynski, the designated player in today's game. She's pitched a few times in this series, but now she'll be up in the batter's box. Gone 2 for 5 in the series with a run and a walk. The freshman out of University of Minnesota, Crookston. Had a good year last year. She moves out of that one. Out of the way of that one for ball 1. Hit 327, was the only batter on her team to hit above 300. So one of the few two-way players on the Ignite who are looking to make an impact. That's swung on, hit foul, 1-1. Hannah Trzynski was also one of those players in batting practice today to have a great smile She was very, very energized, excited to get back on the diamond. Was talking with her and her teammates, enjoyed the off day yesterday. Had the ability to recharge, refocus. Talk about it a ton, that focused fun motto for this team. The players brought a lot of the fun. Jasmine Estrada brought a lot of the focus. Together they're looking to earn a win, steal one away from the Nightmares. As Trzynski chops that over to short, the throw to first is just in time. Good throw by Foster over to Bennett. Trzynski hustled that one out, but wasn't quite able to get there. 2 outs. Reagan Proud will come to bat with 2 outs. Coming over from Upper Iowa. She's 1 for 5 on the series. Had a home run. She swings on that first pitch, and it just drifts foul. Bennett stuck her mid out to try and get the easy out, but wasn't quite able to do it. It's Proud resets over there at first. She'll go back to it. A 1 count to Proud, who's been the trusty right fielder for this Ignite team to start the year. Had some great plays over in right. That one is low and away for ball 1. So Madison not able to get much going in the top of the second. Wausau with 2 outs, looking to maybe get a base runner here after that offensive explosion to start the game by both teams. Two-one count to Proud now. She's walked twice in this series, also struck out twice. Not a lot of strikeouts on this Ignite team either. Very disciplined batters. She'll swing on that and pop it foul. Some light contact. 2-2 count now with 2 outs. 2-2 in the second. Jaskowiak, the windup. Swung on. Strike 3. She catches Proud and sends it into the top of the third. You're watching the Northwoods League Sports Network.
The Northwoods League has joined Sparkit in reimagining the future of gaming. The Northwoods League Lucky 7 combines the thrill of live baseball and softball with strategic handicapping, allowing fans to compete for $500 in daily prizes. The Sparkit platform enhances the fan experience with leaderboards and real-time updates. Compete with other fans and win cash prizes up to $250 every day. Fans 18 years of age and older can start today by clicking the gaming tab at northwoodsleague.com.
Out on any of the great food at Athletic Park. For tickets, call 715-845-5055.
Service and savings. It's Woodman's.
Hi, we're the Woodmans. I'm Clint.
I'm Phil, saving you big time money on water.
32 packs of Niagara purified water or Chippewa spring water. $3.69 each or 2 for $7.
Hi, Caramba, hot prices on water.
$3.69 or 2 for $7.
We buy in truckloads. No one beats our price.
Better products, better prices, better service because we're employee owned.
It's Woodman's.
And we are back here at Athletic Park. Just missed that first pitch from Stiles to start the inning. She puts Moreno 1-0. Lucy Moreno coming in at the bottom of the order. playing third base. She pops that one behind us here. Foul ball for the first strike. There was a big gasp from the crowd. I didn't see anyone get hit. Luckily, everyone's safe here on a wonderful Father's Day Sunday. Watching some Ignite softball. Styles winds up, delivers just a little low. Styles up to 29 pitches. This will be her 30th. Only allowed that one hit in the first 2 innings, that home run to Blomberg. That swung on just a bit early, foul. Also saw Styles pick up a strikeout, her 4th of the year. Lucy Moreno right there, committed to Pitt. Just a high schooler. She's yet to play any college ball. Starting to get her bearings here in Northwoods League softball. Madison's hoping for some great development from her as that's hit hard into right field, and that'll drop in front of Proud for a base hit. Proud's throw is just a little wide, but it's corralled by Fitzgerald. We'll go back to the top of the order. Greta Grassel had a quick first at bat, was hit by the pitch, the first one from Styles. Styles will look to throw her more than one in this at bat. Grassel hitting .571 on the year. That top of the order for the Nightmares is oh so dangerous. Looking at those great hitters for Madison. You've got more than 5 over 500 right now. Of course, a few have played only one game. 8 to be exact are over 500 batting. And then 2 below that are batting 300, and Danny Lucy and Ava Carroll. So Grassel here with a runner on, no outs. Up 2-0 in the count. Styles get the call from Hoffer. That one's hit well into left field. Ranging under it, making the grab is Marnaka for the first out. Megan McGinnis will go over and give a high five to Marnaka. Another great thing about this Ignite team is how they cheer each other on. So far this season, you haven't seen any bickering, you haven't seen any finger pointing. You've just seen support and positivity, which is a pillar of what Jazz Estrada is trying to coach here in Wausau. First pitch low for ball 1. Couldn't really start the season any better with a run roll victory over La Crosse in your first ever game at home. That one was filled with tons of high octane moments, some great defensive plays. The Ignite were on top of the world, and now they've had a rough go of things as Styles finds the strike zone. 3 straight losses against Madison, a team they won't have to see for a little bit, but they're going to have to see them a lot this year, as they will see the rest of the league a lot. Only 5 teams in Northwoods League softball so far. It's great contact up the middle, and it'll get past for a base hit. So now Madison with 2 on. That brings up Emma Kavanaugh. So Blomberg with a home run and a single to start the day. Kavanaugh grounded out in the first. She'll come up to bat and see if she can bring runners home with only an out. First one moves her out of the way for ball 1. So Styles in the third is in a little bit of a dangerous position. That whole outfield still cheering her on. The 1-1 count is swung on, popped up over to first, and Fitzgerald settles under it for out number 2. So best case scenario for Wausau, nothing in play to secure that second out. And now all they need is a force out at one of the bases. That brings up Regan Bennett, our player to watch in today's matchup. She popped out in the first, but she has just been on a tear as that one skied high into left field. It'll stay in play and just over the head of Quinn Marnaka. Marnaka, I think, outran it. Then it may have moved in the air just behind her. That could have been an easy third out to end the inning for the Ignite. It'll be an 0-1 count to Bennett as she makes her way back over, hitting a whopping .875 on the year. Her perfect streak ended with that pop out, but still pretty solid play as that isn't able to find the zone on the outside corner. 1-1. Regan Bennett, one of the few Wolverines on this team. Her and Stevenson back-to-back in the order, both coming from the maize and blue. That one's just a little inside for ball 2. Bennett had a good sophomore year, appeared in 11 games, pitched in 5 with 2 starts, batted .286. Prestigious D1 program. She's off to a raging start with Madison as that is low again from Stiles for ball 3. Stiles now in a tough place. She's going to have to deliver one over the plate to one of the best hitters in softball, in Northwoods League softball. Stiles gets the call. The windup is swung on and just foul. Full count now to Bennett. Stiles with some options now as Shuizo goes back out there and chats with her pitcher to go see if they can snag the last out of the inning. Stiles shuffles around the softball as Hoffer gives the count. The pitch. Swung on and foul ball, but that had a lot of heat coming off of it, and we'll reset. With 2 on, this could be a very, very big moment for the Nightmares. They're knotted up here in the 3rd. Stiles to Bennett. Popped up into center field. That's going, and that's crushed. The Nightmares with 2 outs. Bring in 3 off of the bat of Bennett to take the lead 5-2 in the top of the 3rd. The full count to Bennett. Stiles had to deliver something in the zone, or else she'd walk the bases loaded. And Bennett caught all of that one right here. Well over the plate, rose just a little bit, and McGinnis could do nothing but watch. The Nightmares offense just seems unstoppable at this point. The Ignite still looking for out number 3. Stiles will get back to it, and that'll bring up Ella Stevenson. Stevenson grounded out in her first plate appearance, and she pops up in her second. Coming over and making a play from second is Shuizo for the 3rd out. So a 3-run homer for the Nightmares puts them up 5-2 on the Northwoods League Sports Network.
The Mint Cafe is Woody's favorite spot. They have the best food in town, like their scrumptious pies, delicious burgers, and sandwiches, plus Woody's go-to milkshake. The Mint Cafe, good food, good friends. Located at 422 North 3rd Street, Wausau.
The Northwoods League Foundation is enriching the quality of life for families with an enduring and caring focus on the communities it serves. Through direct donations and proceeds from the Northwoods League online store, the Northwoods League Foundation is harnessing a unique passion for summer collegiate baseball and softball to invest in communities so everyone benefits from the wide-ranging experience offered by the great games of baseball and softball. Visit northwoodsleague.com/foundation and share your passion for the games we love.
Worrying about the future can make it hard to enjoy what's important today. At Johnson Financial Group, we know that with the right plan, your finances can be one less thing to lose sleep over. That your golden years don't have to wait for retirement. Because when we focus on you and your life, we can help open the door to enjoying more of the things that matter to you today. Customer focus, community commitment, local partnership. That's Johnson Financial Group. Let's plan for more together.
Back into Athletic Park. Here in the bottom of the third, McGinnis bunts one softly right in front of Jaskowiak, and she'll reach first. Excellent bunt right there from McGinnis, who leads off the inning. She gets on base for the Ignite. Are you a baseball or softball coach? One-way coach-to-catcher communication is brand new to the game, and the Northwoods League has proudly partnered with the Headset app to be their preferred coach-to-catcher communication solution. Try it out with your team today using hardware you already own. Download the Headset app from your app store and try it for free for 5 days. Jaskowiak's able to catch the corner for strike one. McGinnis with a nice little bunt to reach first. We've seen anything but small ball between these two teams. They are known to go yards, so a nice bunt here or there is pretty refreshing. As the throw from third is over the head of Blomberg. It was so strong and reached Stevenson in time for McGinnis to not even think about going for third. That pushes Hoffer onto base from the throwing error from Moreno. And Riley Schwiezo steps back to bat. She was the one who equalized in the first inning with a 2-run home run off of Jaskowiak. She's got 2 runners on now. Be a little mound meeting, and Jazz Estrada will use that time to talk with Schwiezo as well. Estrada has a great relationship with all of her hitters. She is always in batting practice, taking players aside after each session and showing them hand placement, showing them where to get that barrel down on each pitch. She's always tweaking those mechanics to get her hitters the best possible outcome as Schwiezo swings hard on that ball outside for strike one. So Jaskowiak now with the plan to attack one of the hottest hitters on this Ignite team. Goes to the same place but doesn't catch Schwiezo this time. She's been vocally active in the field. She's been active at the plate so far today, looking to continue that little streak. Jaskowiak with the windup. Swung on by Schwiezo. Oh, goodness! Riley Schwiezo mauls that softball. And just like that, the Ignite strike back to even the game up at 5. The Ignite enjoyed that off day yesterday, and they used it to get recharged. The power is back. Look at this. From the second it touched the barrel, there was no question A 3-run jack for Wausau. Leaves Madison absolutely perplexed. And that yet again brings up Mia Johnson. Jaskowiak not out of the woods yet. Still no outs here in the third. Johnson comes up. She popped out in her first at bat. But oh boy, Schweezel on back-to-back at bats. And now Jaskowiak attacking with that first pitch strike down the middle. 9 RBI on the year for Johnson. Batting .417. That one is in the zone again for strike 2. So Johnson have to battle back in this count. Up behind Johnson will be Fitzgerald and Marnaka, who also have home runs on the year. So Wausau has displayed power in each of their first 5 batters here, at least at some point in this early season. Jaskowiak with the 1-2. Johnson swings on that, pops it up softly to first, and the play is made by Bennett for out number 1. Johnson hasn't been able to get a hold of one quite yet today, but Schweezel's definitely picked up that load, and Molly Fitzgerald will look to do the same. As we'll have another meeting, and this may be it for Jaskowiak at the moment. She's at 47 pitches, 4 hits, 5 runs, and a walk. She'll chat with Lexi Godwin and co. As it looks like Jaskowiak will stick around for now. The Nightmares. Offense is still there for them, and the Ignites offense is back after a very slow day at the office on Friday. Now with 5 runs in the first 3 innings. Fitzgerald steps back in the batter's box. She'll look to keep things going for Wausau. High and outside. The delivery from Jaskowiak for ball 1. Fitzgerald had a home run in the first meeting between these two teams. She swings on that, going into left field. That's high. Will it stay in? Just over the glove of Grassel. Fitzgerald goes yard and takes the lead for the Ignite. 6-5, a solo homer in the third. Molly Fitzgerald with the long ball yet again. That was a skyscraper. Look at Grassel sit under it. It just drifts over the fence. And the Ignite are shouting back here as we'll have some more changes here. And that looks like the day may be done for Jaskowiak at the moment. Out in the circles, a new pitcher, Kendall Week. Wausau has seen her before in this series twice, to be exact. Saw her for 3 innings in that 22-1 win for Madison, where she only let up a hit and a walk. And before that, on the 11th, in that 14-12 thriller in Wausau, Week pitched an inning and 2/3. She let up 3 earned runs and had to be taken out near the end of that game for the Nightmares to secure that win, but she comes into the circle as Madison has been letting up runs left and right, 4 in the bottom of the third. Kendall Week coming over from Morgan State. A Wisconsin native. Her hometown in Phillips. Will go into the circle and try and right the ship here for Madison. It's a nice Sunday afternoon. Let's take a look at some other Northwoods League softball action. Minot playing lacrosse in Minot. They're up 4-2 in the top of the fourth. So 2 matinee games going on at the same time. Minot looking to secure that second place spot in the standings. With only 5 teams in the league, things can get tight, especially in the middle of the pack. Mankato also around there. Lacrosse and Wausau both at the bottom of the board. Only a win apiece, so the Steam looking to get back in the win column as well. Up to bat is Quinn Marnaka. She had a 2-home run game against the Nightmares in their first matchup. She watched that one go well inside for ball 1. As we'll take a second here, it looked like Kavanaugh a little shaken up. Shaking out her left arm right there. Lexi Godwin coming over to chat with her catcher. Looks like she's okay. Gave her a little pat on the helmet. She'll get back down into her stance. As we'll have another meeting at the mound as well. So Madison taking their time in this inning to figure out how to stop this barrage of offense from the Ignite. A home run from Schwezo for 3 runs. Johnson pops out, and then after her, Fitzgerald goes deep to left field. Quinn Marnaka sharing a word with Jazz Estrada. I mentioned before pregame, Estrada was very dialed in, very focused. She wanted to come out here and see her team perform the best they could, and to start things off, they're looking pretty good as we see some of that fun come back into the equation of focused fun. And we'll be back to play here. Week in her infield, look to be on the same page now. Gave Kavanaugh some time to shake it off, as now we'll have a meeting between our officials today. And we'll have still another long stoppage of play. Promise we'll get back to the softball in just a second. Still more discussion between first plate umpire and Coach Lexi Godwin. Maybe about the amount of mound visits they're allowed. So I guess we'll be back to play here. Nothing comes of it. Everyone on even ground now. Everyone understanding each other. And Week will get back to it. Marnaka with a 1-1 count with 1 out. Swings on that, chops it foul. That stance and wind up from Week is very interesting. She puts the arm out, gets low, crouches, and then swings up and pitches into it. We'll see it again here from Week as she looks to deliver to Marnaka. Marnaka pops it up into the infield. Moreno able to make the squeeze for out number 2. Moreno had an error in the previous inning with a throw a little high over to second. She's been great in the field otherwise in this series. They're making the play for the out. Kaylee Frydenlund in the 7 spot. She popped out in her first at-bat. The delivery from Week is high for ball 1. Frydenlund playing in her 3rd game of the series. 1 for 6 now after that pop-up. Swings hard on that. High in the strike zone for strike 1. Week looking to get out of the inning. She delivers. Frydenlund gets a piece of it. 1-2 count now with 2 outs. Wausau pregame also not with a traditional batting practice. They didn't wheel out the screen to take pitches in the field. Worked a lot on fielding grounders. They did take some hacks over in the batting cage. Past right field. As Frydenlund watches that one past for strike 3. So Week gets out of the inning. It's a 6-5 game here in Wausau on the Northwoods League Sports Network.
The 1-2. Swung on, floated, shallow right. That one, another diving catch. Carly Oliver, these Nightmares are putting on a clinic.
It's an atmosphere not like you're used to in college. It's a lot less pressure. You can really just meet friends, meet people that you're going to love forever, and just soaking up the moment, enjoying the game. It has been so amazing. Everyone has been so nice and friendly, and just making friendships and finding mentors that I'm going to run to for the rest of my life for sure. It was unexpected, and it was such a big blessing.
I was born with a heart defect. For most of my life, it was safe to monitor with regular checkups. When I was ready to start a family, we knew it was time to make my heart strong enough for pregnancy. I was nervous, but my team at UW Health specializes in complex procedures, so they knew how to help my heart keep up with my dreams. They had the expertise I needed when I needed it, and now I'm ready for the next adventure. UW Health. Remarkable.
Introducing the Cloud AI with Red Alloy Plus, engineered with aerospace-grade alloy for ultimate durability and razor-thin precision. Generative AI technology meticulously fine-tunes every 1/8 inch of the bat, pushing the boundaries of performance. The optimized mid-load swing weight delivers speed and extends the sweet spot, all in a seamless one-piece construction designed for peak power. The RevGrip premium material offers unmatched tack and cushion. Artificial intelligence, real results.
Catch all the action of America's premier summer collegiate softball and baseball league at northwoodsleague.com. Purchase tickets to a game near you, get the latest stats on your favorite team, or watch live game coverage. Check out.
And we're back in Wausau. Riley Stiles delivers high and outside for ball 1. It's pretty cloudy today. No sun out yet for Father's Day. Hopefully the clouds can part at some point. Stiles goes back out to the circle, let up a home run in the last inning. Madison looking to respond with a long shot to right, and they do it just there. Ava Carroll with the long ball to right off of Stiles. And the Nightmares waste absolutely no time, evening the score at 6. Let's take a look at this one. Stiles leaves it right over the dish, and that is just crushed over the head of Proud for another home run. 3 home runs each from these two teams. We've seen it all series long. These are teams that live and die by the long ball. Today they're putting on a show this afternoon. Mackenzie Foster comes back up to bat. She'll watch that one go for ball 1. Foster transferred to Wisconsin from Syracuse. She pops that into left field. Just foul. Had a great freshman year at Syracuse, played 44 of 48 games, and then came over to Wisconsin. Only 37 at-bats on the year, so she's coming into the Northwoods League trying to work on those skills and get back into the starting lineup with the Badgers. That one's just tipped off the face mask of Hoffer for strike 2. Johnson's coming over to talk with Stiles and Fitzgerald. They share a quick word. We'll have a little time to have everyone catch their breath. Madison came out swinging with a solo shot from Ava Carroll. Still no outs for them. A lot of room to work with. Stiles delivers. Strike 3. Some wacky movement on that pitch from Stiles. As that smile returns to her face. Madison's been crushing the ball all series long, but Stiles with a good outing right here. 2 strikeouts on 53 pitches and 3 1/3. That one's a little too far inside for ball 1. She came in relief in the first game for Elle Jarrett. She had to go the distance, 5 innings from Stiles, as that one's just too far outside. She was able to stay steady for this Ignite team, though. Kept them in this one, kept them in that one as the offense continued to chip away at the lead. Wausau not able to get past Madison at the end of it, but they made a valiant effort, and today it has been a lot more of an even game. Stiles back in the strike zone. She's got a 2-1 count. Over to Addison Blumberg. Blumberg swings on that, pops it down the first base line. Fitzgerald. It falls just in front of her. She was trucking over to go and get that one. It'll be a 2-2 count. After Blomberg, it'll bring up Moreno, who singled in her last at-bat. And then if they do, they'll come back to Greta Grassel. The 2-2 to Addison Blomberg. Just outside, full count. Stiles with pitch number 59. That's swung on over to first, and a soft liner to Fitzgerald. She's able to corral it for out 2. Stiles able to get 2 nice outs after the leadoff homer. That brings up Lucy Moreno. Too far inside on Moreno for ball 1. Like I said, Moreno singled in her first at-bat. The top of the 3rd, so Madison's come around the order since then. Just a little low from Stiles. Ball 2. Stiles has been chasing those pitches on the corners, or at least trying to get those batters to chase on the corners. Just hasn't been able to frame it quite well enough. Stiles with the soft pitch over. Now the roll to short, and the throw to first is not in time. Schwezo charged on it and tossed it over to Fitzgerald. Took a hop before it entered the mitt. And that was just enough time for Moreno to scurry on over to first. So a runner on for Madison with 2 outs. They were able to do some damage with 2 outs. With Regan Bennett's 3-run home run. Greta Grassel now back up. Player to watch. She was hit by a pitch to start off the game. She singled as well. Grassel gets a hold of that one, going to center field, and just getting to it is McGinnis to end the inning. A home run scored for Madison. Evens things up at 6 here on the Northwoods League Sports Network.
Service and savings. It's Woodman's.
Hi, we're the Woodmans. I'm Clint.
I'm Phil, saving you big time money on water.
32 packs of Niagara Purified Water or Chippewa Spring Water, $3.69 each or 2 for $7.
Hi, Caramba, hot prices on water.
$3.69 or 2 for $7.
We buy in truckloads. No one beats our price.
Better products, better prices, better service because we're employee owned.
It's Woodman's.
Stay connected and up to date with the free Northwoods League mobile app. Avoid the lines and buy tickets to any of the Northwoods League games anytime, day or night. Subscribe for free and watch games live from anywhere all season long. Get the latest news and stats on top collegiate players from across the country, or personalize it with your favorite team. Either way, we've got you covered. The Northwoods League mobile app is free and available now from the App Store and Google Play.
Don't miss out on any of the great food at Athletic Park. For tickets, call 715-845-5055. Before Max Scherzer, Chris Sale, or Pete Alonso ever took the field in Major League Baseball, they were taking the field as players in the Northwoods League. Every year, more than 90 Northwoods League players are drafted by Major League Baseball teams. The Northwoods League is the largest organized baseball league in the world. The major leaguers of tomorrow are playing baseball in the Northwoods League today. Get your tickets and gear online, then visit a Northwoods League ballpark near you.
The Northwoods League is proud to partner with the authentic Stadium Mustard this season. For over 50 years, Stadium Mustard has been offered at stadiums, ballparks, and arenas coast to coast. And the Wausau Ignite are proud to be serving Stadium Mustard here at Athletic Park. Loved by millions, Stadium Mustard. Trzynski proud and McGinnis to lead off the inning. Trzynski caught swinging hard on that one from Week. Kendall Week was able to get out of a 4-run frame when she came in relief. Pitches that one low and inside to Trzynski. Hannah popped up in her last plate appearance as Wausau looks to complete their second time through the order. Week delivers high and outside. Hannah Trzynski, been in the circle a few times as we mentioned this series. Back in the batter's box. With the 2-1 count. That one just reaches home plate. Now she's got a 3-1 look. A fun crowd here at Athletic Park. They've seen a good game so far. We've hit the bottom of the 4th. Good showing for this Father's Day Sunday. Trzynski gets a hold of that, going into center, back, and at the wall, making the catch is Carroll. The Washington Husky has had herself a day, had a homer in the last inning, and makes a nice catch in center for the first out. Reagan Proud up to bat. She struck out in her first appearance at the plate. The righty will look to get on base for the Ignite as they come back to the top of their order that's just been mashing today. Proud swings hard on that one for strike one. Week been doing a great job at getting some big swing and miss from the Ignite in this relief appearance. Wausau has just been in go mode, had the green light for anything as Proud tries to lay down a bunt. Chips off the top of her bat for strike two. 0-2 count to Proud. Strike three. Weak has been dealing since she's got into this one. That's her second strikeout of the day. With 2 outs, Megan McGinnis comes up to bat. The lefty lead off for the Ignite squad. Is able to lay down a nice bunt in front of Jazz Koviak in her last plate appearance. Week goes inside for strike one. Just high. 1-1 count to McGinnis. She's played well out in center field for this Ignite team coming into the summer. She played a lot of middle infield at short and second at St. Mary's. That one's fouled quickly into the net down the third base line. She faces a 1-2 count now. McGinnis and her team at St. Mary's in Minnesota went to the D3 College World Series. It was the program's first ever appearance. She was a key part of that team, finished first team all region and all conference. Week with the delivery. Inside, did it hit McGinnis? It did. So she'll take a base on a 2-out hit by pitch to bring up Brooklyn Hoffer. Brooklyn Hoffer spent her day behind home plate. First start there of the season. In her last at-bat, she was able to reach first safely off of an error from Moreno. The throw over to first is past the mitt of Bennett, but Blomberg, Madison Blomberg, is able to go and corral it. Madison's done a great job of keeping an eye on these Wausau runners. McGinnis adds a little speed on the base paths. Hoffer gets a hold of this one. So we see McGinnis take a little lead off on first as that pitch sails high and inside on Hoffer for ball two. Brooklyn Hoffer committed to North Dakota after a great year at Concordia in Minnesota. 416 averages. She gets a hold of that one into left. Gone! If you like home runs, this is the series for you. Brooklyn Hoffer absolutely crushes it into left field and puts the Ignite back up on top 8-6. Let's take a look at it again. Home run after home run after home run between these two teams. It's an electric Sunday afternoon. Hoffer just got the best part of that softball, and a 2-out homer puts them on top. And now, someone who knows a thing or two about home runs, Riley Schwiezo is back up. Watch that one go tight and inside for ball one. Shuizo with 2 home runs on the day. A 2-run jack in the first, and her last at-bat was for 3. 5 RBI day from Shuizo. Could she make it 6 here with a solo shot? That finds the strike zone. Weak. Back to it. It was a pretty picturesque outing from her so far. She's up to 25 pitches. Before that, 24th. She had pitched a gem. Now letting up 2 earned runs. Got the 1-1 count to Shuizo. That finds the corner for strike 2. Ahead now is Weak. Shuizo gonna have to protect the plate a little bit here. She shows bunt. Pulls it back, swings on. It's to Moreno at third. She can't make the play. And Shuizo will be safe at first. It's going to be counted as a hit as that came screaming off of Riley's bat. A 2-out single for the big hitter today brings up now Mia Johnson. Johnson led the team in home runs coming into this one. Has not yet been able to catch a good hold of anything thrown her way. Weak will look to put her down. As that one is swung on just a little late. Was over the plate. It looked to be a good pitch to Johnson. Mia will reset though. Two outs, 1 on for the Ignite. They lead by 2 runs now, 8-6. The pitch from Weak. Swung on hard by Mia Johnson. .63 miles per hour that one topped off at. Johnson now down 0-2. Weak delivers low and inside for ball 1. Johnson again, a great eye at the plate. He's only struck out once so far this year. Walked a few times as well. Wausau hoping for her to get on to continue this great inning. That's popped over past the mid of Bennett. Shuizo's rounding second, and she'll be safe standing into third. Johnson puts runners at the corners for her first hit of the game. So we'll see right here. Bennett playing real tight and close to first with Shuizo there. Johnson's just able to pop it away from her and into the outfield. As Madison will go and talk things over as an infield. Jazz Estrada will go talk with Molly Fitzgerald, who homered in her last plate appearance. She's a perfect 2 for 2 today. Madison knows the seriousness of this one right here. They could go 4-0 to start the season. A really good hold on first place in the Northwoods League. And Wausau, if they can get this one, it's great momentum heading into a very, very jam-packed week. Weak and Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald hits on that one, and it goes foul. Top of this Wausau order has just been excellent today. Getting on base by any means, McGinnis has got on with a walk, a bunt single, and a hit by pitch, so she's made herself available on the base paths. Hoffer's found her way on base with an error and a fielder's choice, and then that 2-run homer was able to bring some home. Fitzgerald, again, just a little late as that sails out of the ballpark for a foul ball. It's 0-2. Weak ahead in the count. Can she get Madison out of the inning? Low and inside for ball one. Wheat came in relief of Jaskowiak in the third. Started off strong, but after that home run has struggled to get out of the inning as Fitzgerald protects the plate there yet again. Fouls one away. Johnson at first, Schuizo at third. Contact would bring a runner home. Fitzgerald lines one into right, and it is caught by Stevenson, who adjusts to make the play. It's 8-6 Wausau on top on the Northwoods League Sports Network.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Oh, good to have you back on your game.
Yeah, well, you know, I only got cancer so that you can tell people that, you know, you shaved your head for solidarity and not because you're going bald.
Right. And I got a minivan to make your little moped look cool.
Okay. Well, couldn't have gotten through without you.
Love you, bro. I'm glad you're sticking around.
Oh, that means so much coming from Mom and Dad's second favorite.
Whatever.
Stay connected with America's premier summer collegiate softball and baseball leagues at northwoodsleague.com. Purchase tickets to a game near you. Gear up and support the Northwoods League Foundation with every purchase from our online store. Watch live coverage of your favorite team or get the latest news and stats from across the league. There is nothing like a summer in the woods. Visit northwoodsleague.com, your home for the Northwoods League.
This summer in Madison, prepare to be up as Mallard's Baseball proudly presents Crackdown. Summer boredom goes bye-bye with food, fun, fireworks, and don't forget baseball. Coming alone? Don't even think about it. Bring your chums, bring your children. It's family fun for all at this Mallard's Baseball Brawl. Single game tickets available at this website or call this number all summer long. Go tonight, go tomorrow. Be there, be there, be there.
My host families, who I still stay in touch with to this day. Had a great time there. Enjoyed my time playing with the Mashers. Definitely different than I could have ever expected, but definitely enjoyed the time here.
Honestly, one of the best summers I've ever had. I got to stay with a great host family that I still see a couple times a year now, and honestly, it was the perfect introduction into professional baseball.
8-6, Wausau leads here at Athletic Park. Styles delivers. Contact is made by Hillary Blomberg, and Schuizo with the over-the-shoulder catch at short. Gets a quick first out to this inning. Today's game is brought to you in part by The Grind, the official coffee of the Northwoods League. Look for The Grind in select ballpark team stores and online under the shop menu on team websites. A portion of the proceeds for each bag sold will go to benefit the Northwoods League Foundation. Happy Father's Day to everyone watching. Make sure to go and get your dad a nice hot cup of coffee. Maybe a cup of The Grind coffee. Styles delivers a little inside for ball one. My dad doesn't like coffee, but my uncle does, so I'll get my uncle a cup of coffee. I'll get my dad some chamomile tea. He likes tea. Shout out and happy Father's Day to all dads, uncles, grandpas, stepdads, you name it. It's your day. As that's hit over to the Ignite dugout. 1-1. Emma Kavanaugh up to bat for the Nightmares. Grounded out in her first plate appearance and popped up in her second. Styles has had a solid outing so far today. Looking to get through the inning. That's high and away into left field. Marnaka settling under it, and she makes the catch. Out number 2 for the Ignite. Some deep contact from Kavanaugh, who's done a great job behind the dish for the Nightmares. Not enough to get over. Quinn Marnaka is able to get under it. Regan Bennett now up to bat. 3-run home run from the first baseman in her last plate appearance. As that one is going into right center field and ranging over to make the catch is Proud for the third out. A quick top of the fifth. We'll head to the bottom of the inning on the Northwoods League Sports Network.
With the Ghost in your hands, the possibilities are unlimited. It's gotta be the Ghost.
I was born with a heart defect. For most of my life, it was safe to monitor with regular checkups. When I was ready to start a family, we knew it was time to make my heart strong enough for pregnancy. I was nervous, but my team at UW Health specializes in complex procedures, so they knew how to help my heart keep up with my dreams. They had the expertise I needed when I needed it, and now I'm ready for the next adventure. UW Health. Remarkable.
Stay connected with the premier summer collegiate softball and baseball league at northwoodsleague.com. Support the Northwoods League Foundation with a purchase from our online store. Get the latest news and stats, or join over 1 million fans at the ballpark. Just select your favorite team, find the game you want to see, then hand pick your tickets and print your tickets at home. For tickets 24 hours a day, visit northwoodsleague.com, your home for the Northwoods League.
I'm so glad you and Jack are home. His birthday was supposed to be today, right, Mom?
That's right.
He wanted to meet me 8 weeks early.
He sure gave us a scare.
First pitch from Week is low and away for ball one. The Ignite dropping the Nightmares batters 1, 2, 3 in the top of the fifth. All pop outs brings them to the bottom of the frame. Brings up Quinn Marnaka. Marnaka popped up in her last at bat. Grounded into a fielder's choice in her first. Each member of this lineup has had their moment in this series to go yard, it feels like. Quinn Marnaka, no exception. As Week finally finds the strike zone again for strike one. Week was able to get Fitzgerald to pop up into right to end the inning with runners on the corners. Could have been dangerous. The Ignite were able to get a hold of it. Quinn pops it up. It goes out of the field of play into the bleachers. So we see a fan go and snag that one. 2-2 count. He's talking. He wasn't able to catch it properly. But a nice souvenir for his daughter right there. Marnaka watches that one go outside. Ball two. Ball three. Full count for Quinn. Here to lead off the fifth inning. So we see a softball roll onto the field in right field. That's happened a few times at Woodchucks games. It's happened 1 or 2 times here in these Ignite games. It's just the way the athletic park is. As the visitors' bullpen is not fenced in, Marnaka grounds it over to third. It's corralled by Moreno and tossed over to first for the first out. Frodenlund back up to bat. Struck out looking at her last plate appearance by a dirty pitch by Week. Watches that one have some nice movement and find the zone for strike one. Week has been impressive in this outing. Jess gets contact, swung late on it. Now she's down 0-2. Friedland only played in 4 games for Minnesota Duluth. Was a pinch runner. Was able to cross home plate once. That one finds the zone, strike 3. Caught her looking yet again weak. The great at bat to get the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Trzynski. Had some great contact in her last plate appearance. Almost got it to leave the yard in center field. Gets great contact again. Left center field. That's going, and that's gone. Didn't get the homer the last time she was up. Made up for it this time. A solo jack from Hannah Trzynski lengthens Wausau's lead to 3, 9-6. Trzynski gets her pitch, center, and takes it deep. Look at that one fly. Every single run today has been brought in by the deep ball. The Ignite strike with 2 outs yet again. And that will be the day, it appears, for Kendall Week. She trots over to the dugout. So, Jaskowiak able to come back into play after she took a rest. She'll warm up. Jaskowiak was hit up a couple of times to start her day. Went 2 1/3, 49 pitches, let up 5 earned runs. So Wausau finally able to really attack this Nightmares pitching staff after an off day, and on Friday here at home, a league record 22-run performance from Madison was able to just stun the Ignite, who only were able to put up 1, and now they're able to get back to it after an off day for both of these teams. They've hit, let's count them, 1, 2, 3, 4 home runs on the day. They had 5 in that first game against Madison. Looking to break that record here and now. Reagan Proud coming up to bat with 2 outs. Struck out both plate appearances. So Jaskowiak back into the pitcher circle. In the bottom of the 5th, she'll look to get this last out. Low and outside for ball 1. Jaskowiak with the windup. Proud hits it over to short. The throw to first is in time for out number 3. Wausau back on the board with a shot from Hannah Trzynski to make it 9-6 here on the Northwoods League Sports Network.
The Northwoods League has joined Sparkit in reimagining the future of gaming. The Northwoods League Lucky 7 combines the thrill of live baseball and softball with strategic handicapping, allowing fans to compete for $500 in daily prizes. The Sparkit platform enhances the fan experience with leaderboards and real-time updates. Compete with other fans and win cash prizes up to $250 every day. Fans 18 years of age and older can start today by clicking the gaming tab at northwoodsleague.com.
Don't miss out on any of the great food at Athletic Park. For tickets, call 715-845-5055.
Service and savings. It's Woodman's.
Hi, we're the Woodmans. I'm Clint.
I'm Phil, saving you big time money on water.
32 packs of Niagara purified water or Chippewa spring water, $3.69 each or 2 for $7.
Hi, Caramba, hot prices on water.
$3.69 or 2 for $7.
We buy in truckloads. No one beats our price.
Better products, better prices, better service because we're employee owned.
It's Woodman's.
Two innings to go here in the last game of this 4-game series between Madison and Wausau. Madison taking the first 3 in dominant fashion. Wausau looking to steal one here on this Father's Day matinee. Stiles finds the strike zone there to make it a 1-1 count. Up to bat is Ella Stevenson. Stevenson grounded out and popped out in her last 2 plate appearances. Watches that one go outside for ball 2. Brooklyn Hoffer has had a great day behind the plate. She's been calling a good game. Able to keep everything in front of her. Stiles also with some great control so far. That one is able to drift into the strike zone for strike 2. Stiles using that chalk to keep the grip on that softball. Talked about it today. It's a colder day, not ideal conditions. She's taking every precaution to make sure that she's throwing her best stuff. That's popped into center field. It's got some carry, but McGinnis settles under it for out number 1. Are you a baseball or softball coach? One-way coach-to-catcher communication is brand new to the game, and the Northwoods League has proudly partnered with the Headset app to be their preferred coach-to-catcher communication solution. Try it out with your team today using hardware you already own. Download the Headset app from your app store and try it for free for 5 days. Strike 1 is Riley Stiles finds the outside. Ava Carroll back up to bat. In the spring, she's a Husky. And now this summer, she's a Nightmare. Able to take one deep. This one with some carry, and McGinnis is able to range over and go get it for out 2. She's had a good day in center field. Caught the past 2 outs. That brings up the shortstop for this squad, Mackenzie Foster. Stiles was able to make quick work of Madison in the 5th inning. Now with 2 quick outs, looking to make quick work yet again. That drifts outside as Foster shows bunt. 1-0 count. Corner's playing a little in on the infield now, just in case Foster chooses to go bunt again. Stiles with a great pitch to find the zone. Strike 1. Foster struck out earlier on in this one. Popped out in her first plate appearance. Swings on that, swings over the top of the curve for strike 2. Crowd loved that one. Now Stiles pitching in front here. Can she strike out the lefty Foster? The windup, the rock. The delivery's just low. Two-two count with 2 outs. Stiles with her 80th pitch of the afternoon. delivers, strike three. Chipped into the glove of Hoffer, sends us into the bottom of the sixth. It's 9-6 on the Northwoods League Sports Network.
The Mint Cafe is Woody's favorite spot. They have the best food in town, like their scrumptious pies, delicious burgers, and sandwiches, plus Woody's go-to milkshake. The Mint Cafe, good food, good friends. Located at 422 North 3rd Street, Wausau.
The Northwoods League Foundation is enriching the quality of life for families with an enduring and caring focus on the communities it serves. Through direct donations and proceeds from the Northwoods League online store, the Northwoods League Foundation is harnessing a unique passion for summer collegiate baseball and softball to invest in communities so everyone benefits from the wide-ranging experience offered by the great games of baseball and softball. Visit northwoodsleague.com/foundation and share your passion for the games we love.
Worrying about the future can make it hard to enjoy what's important today. At Johnson Financial Group, we know that with the right plan, your finances can be one less thing to lose sleep over. That your golden years don't have to wait for retirement. Because when we focus on you and your life, we can help open the door to enjoying more of the things that matter to you today. Customer focus, community commitment, local partnership. That's Johnson Financial Group. Let's plan for more together.
We're back for the bottom of the sixth, and that's a quick fly out over to Grassel and left for out number one. Megan McGinnis was back up to bat. It's her first out of the day. Went 3 for 4 through 6. That's going to bring up Hoffer, who had the 2-run home run last inning. Showing off the power. That one skips in front of the dish for ball one. Up 3 in the bottom of the sixth. You wouldn't think that insurance runs would be that big of a deal, but against such a potent offense, such as Madison, every run is going to count. We've seen them go off for 9 in an inning. We've seen them go off for 12 in an inning. And it would be no surprise if they could do so to equalize or take the lead going back to the top of the seventh. So the key for the Ignite here is to get what you can to set up your pitcher for the best possible seventh. Jaskowiak dribbles it in front of home. Ball 3. Foster up 3-1. Or Hoffer, pardon me, up 3-1. The delivery. Just outside, ball 4. Today's game is brought to you in part by The Grind, the official coffee of the Northwoods League. Look for The Grind and select ballpark team stores and online under the shop menu on team websites. A portion of the proceeds for each bag sold will go to benefit the Northwoods League Foundation. Hello, Littlefoot. I missed seeing you. What a cute little guy on those Grind bags. Love a good cup of coffee right about now. It's an early morning for everyone. As going to have a conference here with Jaskowiak in the center circle. Madison got in to today's game a little late, so they weren't able to get a full warm-up. They weren't able to get any BP in. They're kind of just thrown into this one. They've competed well, though, as they will all season long. 9-6 game. They had home runs of their own. 3 to be exact, as that one finds the strike zone for strike 1. Schwezo has just been absolutely on fire. 2 home runs and a single for today. She's 3 of 3. Made some great plays in the infield. A nice over-the-shoulder catch for an out. Right here, she's looking to do more damage as Jaskowiak delivers high. Schwiezo with the runner on first, too. So she's able to get a hold of something. Could bring a speedy Hoffer in. Watch that one bounce in front of her for ball 3. So Jaskowiak getting behind on both of these batters. She'll look to deliver a strike here to Schwiezo. 3-1, the delivery. Swung on, center field, a blooper. Can it land? No. Great play made at short by Foster to get out number 2. That brings up Mia Johnson, who has had a quiet day, popped up twice, able to single to put runners on the corners earlier. She'll now look to get to work with 2 outs. That one again is low for ball 1. Kavanaugh doing a good job checking over at first. The Ignite have used the long ball all day to get on the board. May need a few singles here to bat around. Try and get another crucial insurance run. Molly Fitzgerald is on deck if Johnson's able to reach. She watches that one go in for strike 1, 2-1. Jaskowiak now at 65 pitches on the day. She took a break while Week came in relief, and she's back out there in the circle to try and close this one out. Johnson swings, chips it foul behind home plate. Jaskowiak got behind both of those first few batters. Now has settled back into this one. She was in danger of getting behind Johnson here. She got a 2-2 count to her with 2 outs. The pitch to Johnson is high, full count. This crowd in Wausau would love one more home run here from the hometown team. The Ignite have it in them. We'll see. Payoff pitch from Jaskowiak. Swung on and popped up softly into right. And that will be easy work for Stevenson. Top of the 7th we go. Wausau with a 3-run lead. 9-6 here on the Northwoods League Sports Network.
The 1-2. Swung on, floated, shallow right. That one, another diving catch. Carly Oliver, these Nightmares are putting on a clinic.
It's an atmosphere not like you're used to in college. It's a lot less pressure. You can really just meet friends, meet people that you're going to love forever, and just soaking up the moment, enjoying the game. It has been so amazing. Everyone has been so nice and friendly, and just making friendships and finding mentors that I'm going to run to for the rest of my life for sure. It was unexpected, and it was such a big blessing.
I was born with a heart defect. For most of my life, it was safe to monitor with regular checkups. When I was ready to start a family, we knew it was time to make my heart strong enough for pregnancy. I was nervous, but my team at UW Health specializes in complex procedures, so they knew how to help my heart keep up with my dreams. They had the expertise I needed when I needed it, and now I'm ready for the next adventure. UW Health. Remarkable.
Introducing the Class AI with Red Alloy Plus, engineered with aerospace-grade alloy for ultimate durability and razor-thin precision. Generative AI technology meticulously fine-tunes every 1/8 inch of the bat, pushing the boundaries of performance. The optimized mid-load swing weight delivers speed and extends the sweet spot, all in a seamless one-piece construction designed for peak power. The RevGrip premium material offers unmatched tack and cushion. Artificial intelligence, real results.
Catch all the action of America's premier summer collegiate softball and baseball league at northwoodsleague.com. Purchase tickets to a game near you, get the latest stats on your favorite team, or watch live game coverage. Check out the selection of Northwoods League headwear, apparel, and more for the sport fan in your life. All proceeds support the Northwoods League Foundation. Visit northwoodsleague.com, your home for the Northwoods League.
3 more outs here for the Madison Nightmares to try and complete the 4-game sweep against the Wausau Ignite. They're going to have some work to do. Down 9-6 as Ali Prasnak watches that go for ball 1, high and inside. Coming in to hit here. She filled in for Bloomberg over at second for a few innings, and now she's getting her chance to bat. 571 average on the year. Lifts the leg, thinks about swinging on that one, but watches it go by for strike 1. In the circle is Riley Stiles, looking to get the complete game. Would be her first of the year in her first start. She's already up past 80 pitches at Lake Forest. She had 9 complete games, looking to get one here in the Northwoods League as that's hit foul. 1-2 count now to Prasnak. She was a true workhorse. She pitched in 20 games, had 13 starts. Like I said, went the distance in 9 of them. Had a season high of 109 pitches tossed in a close loss to UW Stevens Point, where she only let up 1 run. 2-2 count now to Prasnak. Stiles gets the signal from Hoffer. Puts it outside. Full count now to Prasnak. For Madison to have a good chance at coming back in the 7th, they're going to need some base runners. Can they get one with the leadoff batter? That's hit. Up the gap into center field for a base hit, so Stiles has to deliver over the plate with the full count, and Prasnak takes advantage of it. A leadoff runner for the Nightmares. We're going to have a pinch hitter here in the top of the 7th. It's going to be Danny Lucy. Danny Lucy batting .333. 3 hits and 9 at-bats. She watched that one go well inside for ball 1. She fills in for Lucy Moreno. 1-0 count to Lucy. Stiles isn't quite able to find the strike zone. 2-0. Danielle Lucy from the University of Wisconsin. One of a few Badgers on this team. Look to get a crucial hit as that one is able to cross the plate for strike 1. Stiles has done a good job of rocking back and forth through that strike zone, going inside, outside, inside. Able to catch a few batters swinging that way. She has 3 strikeouts on the day. That one's over the plate, hitting to right field. Getting under it is Proud, and she'll snag that for the first out. Back to the top of the order. Greta Grassel with 1 out and 1 on first. Look to keep Madison's chances alive. She was hit by a pitch to start the game, singled in her next at-bat, and after that, she popped up. She'll grind it over to first. It stays fair. Fitzgerald is able to keep control of it and step on the bag for out number 2. Grassel able to advance the runner over to second, but she can't get to first in time. And that will bring up Hillary Blomberg. Opened the game up as the second batter, had a 2-run home run. Also has a single to her name in this one. With 2 outs, she's going to look to get the Nightmares cooking in the 7th. One 1-0 count. Riley Stiles up to 92 pitches. This is her 93rd. Delivers, swung on into right center field, and it'll land. Crossing home and scoring will be Prasnak, and that's a double with 2 outs to make it 9-7. Let's take a look at this one. Stiles had the 1-0 count. Looking to not go down 2-0, just left it over the plate. And some great contact into the gap in right field gets Blomberg on. The Ignite need 1 more out to secure their first victory in 3 games. Emma Kavanaugh, the catcher, is up to bat to ruin that. Stiles just a little high. Kavanaugh hasn't reached base yet today. Grounded out in her first plate appearance, popped up in the next 2. And she pops that up foul ball into the bleachers. And that whacked a fan in a tough place. Looks like they're okay. Right on the eye right there, it looks like. Hope they're doing okay up there in the bleachers. 1-1 count. Let's get back to softball. Kavanaugh hits on, base hit. Just like that, it's a 1-run game. Madison storming back with 2 outs. It's 9-8. Regan Bennett is up to bat, but before that, we'll have a meeting on the mound with the infield and Riley Stiles. Regan Bennett comes up to bat, hitting .800 so far. 11 RBIs. She hasn't struck out once. If Wausau wants to secure this victory, they're going to have to do it with the best batter in the Northwoods League in the box. It's a quick meeting out there in the circle. The Ignite know what they got to do here to put this one away. The Nightmares looking to spoil a Father's Day win for the hometown team. It's Stiles, it's Bennett with the game on the line. Swung on down the third base line, just foul. And a good thing for the Ignite, too, because Johnson was just a little far from it. 0-1 count now. Johnson goes over and encourages her pitcher. She looks to secure her first win of the Northwoods League season. Oh, 1 count. Just low. Ball 1. Got a runner on first in Emma Kavanaugh. So with the grounder, you could have a force out at second if you're the Ignite. Stiles delivers just inside, strike 2. She has been feeling that pitch all afternoon long, and she uses it in a big moment right there to get ahead. Styles at 99 pitches, delivers just outside. The 2-2 to Regan Bennett. Styles gets the signal, delivers. Swing, strike 3! Riley Styles with an impassioned last strike to go and secure the W for the Wausau Ignite. Styles went in on the last pitch, and on this one, she goes outside to catch Bennett swinging. A big win for the Ignite this Sunday. They improve to 2-3 and give Madison their first loss of the year. From Spencer Gonzalez, from my wonderful production crew, from our producer Mariah Cox, this has been a presentation of Northwoods League Softball on the Northwoods League Sports Network.